and dragons. Authors and dragons.
Hi, my name is Teresa Glover. I am the author of the Caitlin Kelly Monster Hunter series with Falstaff Books, and I'm also an editor at Falstaff Books, and I will be playing Baroness Elitas Moonbrook. And if you must address me, you can call me Ella.
Hello there, I'm Emily Kaplan, and I play itchy trigger-fingered Claudia Baron Liebhaber, fart cloud expert, dumpling thief, and lover of bears. In real life, I write the Josie Tucker Mysteries, the forthcoming virtual vigilante series, and I think I can mention it now, the upcoming new Brandon Thighmaster story about everybody's favorite sexually attractive monk, which I'm co-authoring with Steve Wetherell, everyone's favorite sexually attractive author.
Hi, I'm Melissa MacArthur, and I play Polly D. Arton, the country music bard who is very much trying to hide her country music implements in this land. In real life, I'm the associate publisher at Falstaff Books, freelance editor, graphic designer, teacher, author, and all the other things.
Hey, cool kids. My name is Misty Massey, and I play the sun-kissed cleric Malibu. In real life, I'm the author of the Mad Kestrel series of fantasy pirate adventures, and I'm an acquisitions editor for Lore Seekers Press.
Remember me, Elizabete? In real life, I'm Sue London, and sadly badger-free. Not one stinkin' badger. You can find me online at buysuelondon.com, where you'll see that I mostly write Regency romance where women love weapons. Sort of like Jane Austen meets Alexander Dumas.
And that brings it to me. I am Rachel, otherwise known as R.E. Carr, Admiral of the Asshole Armada that we are. In real life, I happen to write urban fantasy and forget how to speak. My Rules Undying series is available through Kindle Press and on Amazon, and I also occasionally pen the False Icon series with our very own Silas Kane, otherwise known as Rick Walteri. So, when last we left off, everything was fine, right, guys?
Totally fine.
Everything's always fine.
Everything was awesome.
It was fine.
It was fine. There was just a massively toxic bit of badger flatulence that had you all wake up in a swamp of rather enduring stench. I do believe our very own Elizabete was proposed to by her presumably dead lover, who's now a paladin of the Church of Holy Cross of Fitness, and in exploring the swamp, you happen to find someone. Whoever could it be?
Santa Claus?
If Santa Claus had abs and no hair, maybe.
I could live with that.
Shall we all see what happened?
Let's see what happens. What happens?
Let's go find out. Dun dun dun.
Yes.
And as you can see, Zhao is wearing his proper armor now.
You know, Elizabete, if you need help, I can marry you to your sweetheart, cleric and all.
His name is Kyle. No matter what his name actually is, it's Kyle.
But in the meantime, as I said, this stranger is here. By a rock. Would you care to introduce yourself, stranger?
Oh, I think my reputation precedes me. Hello, everyone. Nice rock.
So this, the strange man who was staring at a rock is there. So Ella, Malibu, and Dolly, what you doing?
I'm gonna just...
I was just standing by this rock, just blending in.
As you do. I'm
100% staring at the abs.
I'm gonna scowl at him and say, "Is that who I think it is?"
It is, and that means that Silas Kane is here somewhere, too.
You guys.
Oh, I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about when you say, "Is that who I think it is?" I assume you mean me. Then yes, I am definitely me.
Are you Brandon Thighmaster?
That's right. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but well done anyway.
Ella's gonna unsheath her dagger.
So,
all right.
Because we know he's trouble.
Nice dagger.
Thanks.
Well, this is interesting. You have a dagger on you, gentle stranger who has been addressed as Brandon Thighmaster.
I'm not pointing it at him. I've just unsheathed it for easy access.
Okay.
I'm prepared for that which may come.
Being prepared is good. I can see myself in your dagger, which is also good. I appreciate a nice, shiny dagger.
I still want to know where your friend is. Where is your friend? Is he hiding? He's hiding from me, isn't he?
I don't know what you mean. I don't know why I would be talking about anyone else but me. I am here. How do you do?
And you are alone, just to note, handsome stranger who has been addressed as Brandon Thighmaster, but has amazing facial hair.
That is true. I am alone with my amazing facial hair.
Wait, facial hair?
Where is the rest of your party?
I'm a party of one, which is the only party anyone needs to be invited to.
Brandon Thighmaster didn't have facial hair last time I saw a drawing of him.
The wanted poster you were given.
And indeed, I agree.
I start pinching myself because I'm pretty sure that this is a nightmare.
Okay.
My lover turned into a bro. One of my greatest enemies has appeared out of nowhere and it's just kind of hanging out. I don't like it.
Not to mention your badger is a bear.
I've been complaining about that since the first second I woke up.
So just to help organize things, why don't we go ahead and roll for initiative just so that we don't all talk over each other. So everyone click on your token and roll for initiative, please.
On the other hand, if it was a nightmare, why would I look like this?
Very good point. Don't forget to roll for initiative too, handsome stranger with who looks like Brandon Thighmaster and has been addressed as such, but has facial hair. Malibu, let's start with you.
Me? Oh, I am getting down off my rock and searching around in a somewhat circular pattern around this handsome stranger that should be accompanied by others and yet isn't.
Okay.
That's a heck of a somewhat circular pattern you've got going on there.
Would you like to roll investigation?
Yes.
Okay. Please do.
I rolled an 8.
All right.
Not finding anything, am I?
So far, you have found a swamp and it smells terrible, and there's a attractive man with magnificent facial hair.
Yeah.
So we are at Claudia.
Claudia is stuck between a rock and two hard places. And the first one is the prospect of having to throw a bridal shower for her very good friend over there who has just said yes to getting married.
Dum dum da-dum.
And the other one is a semi-nude guy who seems to be very slippery looking. So she is going to edge over toward the bear because she likes bears.
Okay, please move your token and end turn.
Clearly, the only trustworthy creature here is the bear.
Ella.
I seem to feel like there had to be something in that toxic badger fart that has made me hallucinate, because I'm definitely sure that the last time I heard about Brandon Thighmaster, he did not have facial hair, and he had a big bunch of assholes with him. So the only way that I know how to test whether this is the Brandon Thighmaster or not is to soil my own reputation and try to stroke his abs.
Is Brandon Thighmaster with magnificent facial hair resisting said touch?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Then I would make a unarmed attack roll. If you have athletics.
So just an athletics check?
Or animal handling. Your choice.
My athletics is better, so... I have stroked the abs!
What's your AC there, Brandon?
My AC is 20.
I will argue that at least she's going to get a brush by. How would you describe them?
They are firm and slightly oily, which does not alleviate my sense of this being the imposter. I'm now very confused.
Did someone send a stripper to the bachelorette party?
I didn't know we were having a bachelorette party yet.
We are now.
As I said, there has been abdominal touching. I would like our guests to, how would you describe them? I mean, do you do crunches, planks? Like, is there a full workout, or have you been letting yourself go?
Sometimes I stop doing crunches when I need to move from one place to another. And lady, don't touch me. Like I came into this swamp because I heard there was some dude who thought he could beat me in the upcoming Flex Off. And, he sounds like he's so deluded he might hurt himself. So I just came out here to see if he was okay. Now you people are circling in weird manners and trying to touch me. This is all it's all very intimidating and impolite. I'm going to move away.
And there is indeed a flex-off in the town just beyond this swamp. So, are you doing anything else other than touching the magnificent abs, Ella?
As he walks away, I'm going to check out his butt.
This is, of course, perfectly natural. It's fine. Can't touch with your eyes.
Polly! There has been ab stroking and much uncomfortableness.
Well, I think I'm going to go over there and just take a run and jump and go for a glomp and hug. We'll see how slippery this really is.
All right. Once again, you can... Are you accepting embraces, Mr. Thighmaster?
Oh, no, just some strange, large-breasted creature just jumped out from behind a rock and tried to grapple me.
That would be athletics or animal handling. Your choice when you want to move over. It's less than 6 squares, so you don't even have to dash.
Awesome. Let's go with animal handling and see how that turns out.
Polly, you need to use the rock as a takeoff point.
Oops. I accidentally hit it twice.
Don't forget to move over. Unfortunately, in your first one, you kind of... I'm gonna argue that with a 5, you sort of miss him or slip past him and end up in the square behind him.
She slid right off the oil.
Darn, that was really unfortunate.
You just slipped right off the sheen coat.
But I don't quite mind the view back here either, so that's alright. Hi!
The glomp attempt has failed. Is there anything else you'd like to do before passing your turn?
Maybe just wave a little bit.
Alright. Magnificently oiled and goateed Thighmaster, what is your action? You have been stroked and someone tried to glomp you and missed.
Hello, swamp-dwelling weirdos. Nice to meet you, but I'm afraid I can't stick around and be uncomfortable with you and awkward. You 3 hags feel free to stay in the swamp. I assume you're swamp hags. I'm off to find this poor deluded man who thinks he can outflex me. Bye-bye. And I will move away from these people.
That's right, run away. Just run away.
Squares,
I
where are
will
you going to
take
go?
my maximum movement, which I believe is about 40 feet, beyond Rock and River to the west, following the firelight in the distance.
Okay.
Quickly, and away from these people.
You will provoke a glomp of opportunity if Ella would like to choose one.
Such treacherous swamps.
Is there anything that I can
Would
do?
Would you like to take your glomp of opportunity?
Yeah, because I want to physically investigate and see if this is the Brandon Thighmaster, because I'm very skeptical that it is.
Okay, roll your either athletics or animal handling.
And Ella rolled a 5.
You have now landed prone next to Polly. You are
Hey,
both
honey.
in the mud.
It's okay.
It's all that damn body oil.
It's okay, I have that effect on people. Bye-bye.
Yes, you have slipped on the body oil, and you are now both pretty much face first in the mud. I'll move you
Enjoy your mud pool, swamp hags.
Hey, Ella. Feel like some wrestling?
Go ahead and hit end of turn unless you're doing anything else. Although I will say from this distance, you can see a bear, a girl in a bear hat, a half-orc woman, and a man in incredibly revealing armor.
Well, one of these people is probably the Flex-Off. I'm assuming it's probably the bear. It can't be anyone else.
Yes. Yes, it is probably the bear.
This is what bears do.
If I see the bear, I will say, "Hail, buff brethren. You're pretty big, but you lack in definition."
You have said that to this group.
Well, I said it to the bear.
Okay, well they are kind of all together, so whoever is in that group can assume it was addressed to them.
So do we all start to flex? Now that we've been called buff brethren.
I was going to say, if you notice real quick, because you made your perception checks, there are indeed sparkles coming from the river. That was an improvement.
Sparkles?
Yes, there are sparkles. You're in the mud right now, woman. It's not your turn. We're getting...
I'm not in the mud.
No.
Ella and Polly are in the mud.
Yeah,
Malibu
we're in the
is
mud.
not in the mud.
We don't see shit.
Yeah, they're in the mud.
Elizabeth! A well-oiled man is approaching and hailed you to say you're buff but don't have definition.
I think obviously it's time for me to flex.
Nice.
So Elizabeth rolled a 22 on intimidation to flex those arms.
Wow. There
Go
is
ahead, girl.
quite an impressive flex going on from the half-orc woman who's standing right by the bear.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. You must be the bear's personal trainer.
Zhao is fanning himself.
That, it does sound like a good second career for a ranger.
Claudia does not know what's going on, but she's going to talk to the bear. She's going to say, listen, I don't know what's going on, but you don't have to get involved in any of this. And she is going to hide a little bit behind the bear because she does not want to get involved in any of the flexing business.
Okay. So you're hiding behind the bear.
Seems to be a smaller bear behind the larger bear.
Correct.
I'm not sure what this means.
Ella!
Well, first I need to get up. So I'll do that.
Yes.
And I'm gonna cross over this river thing.
Okay. But you are now back in view of well-oiled, goateed man who you think is Brandon Thighmaster.
But I'm very suspicious of.
Yes.
I guess well, if I dash, I can get across the river, right? Or
But you
can
had
I
to
not
get
dash
up, so you
because I
can't
had to get up?
dash this
Okay.
round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I can't dash because I had to get up, then I'll just stay right here for now.
You can taunt and or communicate.
No, I'm just gonna watch what's going on because I get a really bad feeling about this guy. I don't think he is who we think he is, and I'm trying to figure all this out. It's almost like the sentient badger farts have made us hallucinate, and I'm suspicious that this is not real. Like, none of this is real.
Why don't you give me a wisdom save?
Okay, I rolled a 4.
It's feeling more and more real as you walk closer and get a better look at him.
Okay.
Like, reality is feeling more solid to you.
Okay.
It's the sparkles in the
Yeah.
river. They're messing with your head.
Yes, especially close to it. There's a lot of sparkles in this river. Especially near where you are.
Maybe I got distracted by the shiny things.
It seems like it. You are currently entranced by the sparkles in the river.
Fair enough.
Some good background lighting.
Thank you. You can end your turn. Let's move along. Malibu!
I am chasing him. I don't trust him.
You
I
were
know
on your
he's-
feet, so you can dash.
Yep. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not getting right up on top of him because he got squirrely, so I'm staying back. But I am still keeping an eye on him because I know Silas Kane is supposed to be with this
Anyone
man.
named Silas Kane.
And yet, I know what I know.
Is there anything else you would like to do other than chase after the well-oiled man in a swamp?
I'm keeping a weather eye on him, but other than that, no.
Give me a perception check.
All right. I would like to get up out of the mud and
Yes.
go and, lean on the rock. How big is this rock?
It's, like maybe 1.5 to 2 feet high. It's like a good sit-on boulder.
Okay. I want to go kind of, pose on the rock, like Ariel, when she has, the wave coming up. And, just kind of, stick the girls out and pose.
All right.
Look at
Would
this
you-
stuff. Isn't it neat?
I want to get my hands on Brandon's feet. Do you have any interest on the woman on the rock, Mr. Well-oiled, goateed Brandon Thighmaster?
Oh, I'm still looking at the bear.
Oh, okay. He's still looking at the bear.
This is horrible.
And the bear's personal trainer. That was an impressive display.
If you could
It's really good that Polly has such a self-image, because...
What are you doing? You're missing out this display.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Polly?
No, I suppose not.
Goateed Brandon Baxter, what would you like to do?
I would like to approach the group and introduce myself in the most amazing way possible. In fact, I'd like to stand on this rock.
Copycat.
That's fine. That's perfect. That's a good angle. I believe that everyone can see me now.
Everyone can see the majesty. What would you like to do?
Say, greetings, potential doomed competitors. I hear that one of you is going to take part in the flex-off, and I'm just here to basically save you the psychological trauma of realizing how futile that would be. For you see, I am entering the flex-off, and there really is no point in showing up, so, bye.
Would you like to intimidate or inspire?
Oh, always inspire. Yeah.
Okay, roll performance.
Well, I'm going to use the Temple of the Many-Faced Monk capabilities.
Oh.
Oil Master, for one. So I'd like to apply some oil, which will give me a +1 to charisma-based turns. And also the Have You Seen These Abs technique, which gives me advantage on charisma-based turns.
So roll performance with advantage and add 1.
23.
23!
Which I believe is one higher than the nearest competitor. Take that, bear.
There is a choir of angels singing in this swamp of magnificence. Wow. They're glowing like all the sparkles from every single river seem to flash at a singular moment, lighting the oil upon his mighty 8-pack.
Smells like swamp gas.
Maybe it's both.
Polly's gonna swoon just a little.
I'm doing this for your own good, Bear and Tiny Bear and Bear's personal trainer and some other guy who I barely noticed.
Oh, Zhao is actually quaking a little in his bikini armored boots. He looks a bit unsteady, Elizabeth.
You need more electrolytes in your diet, man.
He's visibly shaking.
Oh no.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Oh no, I think this'll do it.
Elizabeth, your fiancé is trembling visibly at the sight of such oiled magnificence.
Well, I'll ask him if he's okay. Joao, are you okay?
No.
Maybe you should try flexing back at him.
That man has never eaten a carb in his life.
You've got to show him what you got, baby. You can do it. Show us something. Get up on the other rock. Show us something.
All right.
Flex off, flex off, flex off, flex off.
Flex off.
All right. Zhao has stepped up on the other rock, and he raises his mighty gun show to try and intimidate the Brandon Thigh Master with the magnificent goatee. He does manage to flex those arms quite well. Not to the point of Brandon Thigh Master, but still enough to, if you're into that sort of thing, there's some more moisture in this swamp, if you know what I mean.
Ew.
Take that, you oily, fully shirtless fiend. I am a member of the Church of the Holy Cross of Fitness, and I will not be intimidated by some monk as you.
Really? I thought you were the bear's food. Wait a minute, are you entering the flex off? Oh, that's adorable.
Why, yes. Yes, I am, to prove my worth to the mighty and beautiful Elizabeth, and to show off my macros.
Is the mighty and beauty Elizabeth, is that the bear?
No! He points to the half-orc woman.
Oh yeah, you could totally take some pointers from her. I mean, I don't know what alleged church you think you belong to, but clearly she needs to be ordained. What are you, a choir boy? Is that what you are in the Church of Middling Physiques?
I'm gonna go to Flextown, and I'm gonna show you that I, not you, have the mightiest abs in the whole island chain.
Oh, my poor boy. I think this swamp cast is getting to you. Look, you should probably go home, wherever that is. Maybe get these swamp hags to take you. I'm here to save you embarrassment, dude.
Did you just call my beloved a hag?
Well, you're in swamps. I don't know. No one's introduced himself. I just assumed.
He draws his sword.
Oh, it's a nice sword.
Yes, actually it is.
I can see myself in it.
You take that back. My Elizabete is the most beautiful woman in the whole Greater Islands.
Are we still talking about the bear? What's going on here?
No! Her! He points to the half-orc woman next to the bear.
Oh,
The one who's exceptionally intimidating. She flexes better than him.
yeah, she's got great traps. Have you considered dropping out of the competition and letting your mum go in for you?
For those following along at the home game, Elizabeth rolled a natural 20 for a 23 on intimidation.
Yes, she has. Yeah, there's actually more quivering coming from Zhao.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, she's impressive, dude. You should maybe be her oil carrier or something.
I'm gonna win! You don't stand a chance, you fraud. You can't intimidate me. I'm gonna totally win. Claudia, what is your response to this much testosterone?
First of all, Claudia's gonna stand up and, she has her arm around the bear's shoulder because they're buddies. And she's gonna say to Elizabeth, I should not have waited this long to say something. Typically, you should say something before your friend gets to the bridal shower. But girl, he's not good enough for you. And then
She's right,
she's gonna see Brandon, Thigh Master, standing on the rock, sparkling, and naturally assume that he has something supernatural about him, and perhaps he's part deity because she's half elf.
Yes.
And she's going to encourage everybody to get along to this flex off because she really wants to see what's going to happen now.
She raises a fair point. I am godlike.
Ella,
Oh, God. Okay, so Ella is going to come over to right behind where Brandon is on the rock. Can I investigate him?
You can do whatever you want,
Yeah.
babe.
You certainly
Didn't
may.
you already?
I want to investigate him. So I will roll
Only with the eyes.
poorly and get an 11.
He does have a magnificent physique that he has flexed into a perfect form while covered in oil, standing in perfect lighting on a rock.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Detect Magic on him to see if he's magical, because he is glistening and he is sparkly. So there's got to be something going on. Because he's real, but I still don't believe that he's real.
Okay. Are they techniques or are they spells, Mr. Thigh Master?
Technique, monastic traditions.
So they are not, I would argue they would not come across as a magical or a he's just that hot.
Yeah, I mean, there are key-orientated techniques that a monk can use, but at this level, a level 3 technique he is using, and they are not key-orientated.
So yes, it is merely perfection of skill, not of magic. There is, however, magic coming from the water.
It's all natural, baby.
He's still sus.
Just to let you know, Ella.
So I'm going to keep my eye on him.
Okay. But there is just in case you missed it, there is magic coming from the water, but not from him.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. All right. Malibu.
Malibu still does not trust what's going on here. So
he did flex magnificently.
He did, and she was impressed, although suspicious. So her emotions are warring within her. But anyway, she's doing the whole super spy back to the rocks, kind of moving along, looking out over the landscape to make sure there's still no Silas Kane sneaking up on her. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, roll
5,
investigation
6.
there.
Do what?
Roll investigation, please.
That's some nice circling.
Thank you. 17.
You have a perfect view of the Thigh Master, but there is no sign of Silas Kane yet.
I'll kind of bend a little, because does he have a cloak on?
I don't think so.
Or is he just in almost nothing? Okay, I'm peeking around, no Silas Kane. I'm confused now.
Although you did roll well enough that you somehow looked beyond the hiney of the Thigh Master and did see no Silas Kane.
I used it as a focus point.
It was quite helpful. You can see a lot of the swamp and the moon. The moon is nice.
And the
tonight.
moon. Is the moon sparkling?
It's nearly
Yes,
full.
the moon is sparkling tonight.
The moon is very okay. Well, then I'll stand here near the sparkly moon and be confused and suspicious and somewhat enchanted.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Gotta push the button. There we go. Sorry.
Polly!
So
You have been dazzled by the light of the Thigh Master.
So I have a question about the river. Is it rushing or is it just kind of hanging out there?
No, it's a swamp. It's more like oozing.
Okay. So
But sparkly.
Polly is going to be a little upset that the Great Oiled One is not paying any attention to her.
Not one lick.
And going over to the edge of the river to try to clean off some of the mud, and it's going to just kind of get into the water just a little.
So what's Ariel doing over there?
You get into the water just a little. Could I please have a wisdom saving throw?
Polly rolls a 19.
You feel a little tingle as you go in the water. The water is surprisingly clean, even though it's not very fast flowing, but you kind of feel a tingle.
Ooh, that feels good.
It does feel good. It's warm, too.
I'm going to call over to Malibu and see if she wants to come and join me. Hey, Malibu!
Yeah.
Come over here. You've got to try this. It's like a spa.
Ooh, that's my holy place.
Come on. And that's
So yeah,
I don't think I
Polly's
can.
enjoying the river.
yes, Polly is going to cleanse herself of all of the mud and body oil.
I'll be there in a minute.
All right. Well-oiled Brandon Thigh Master with goatee.
Well, this has been fun. I thought I'd have to come out here and kill someone, but I'm not really seeing any competition. I mean, the bear's a disappointment. You in the bikini armor, you're trying too hard, dude. Bikini armor, come on. Half-orc lady, nice try. I think you all should just not turn up to the flex-off. I think that would be less embarrassing for everyone. So I'll leave you to your bizarre swamp hacks and have a good evening.
Are you going to bugger off?
Yeah, I mean, I took the ultimate action and beat everyone in a flex-off, so
So are you going to...
I don't know what else needs to be said here.
So you would like to retire to the village to the north and let them all suffer and stay in the swamp?
Well, they're all suffering because,
Because we're not him.
yeah, there's not a lot I can do about it. So I'll leave you to your averageness. Bye-bye, all. And, I will take my monk speed and go to the north.
Okay. I will remove you from the map. All right. Elizabete, the monk has buggered off through the thick vegetation to the north that's just off this map.
Well, that was some weird shit.
What do you do? Zhao is appearing quite shaken. I don't know if I can beat him.
This is not the man I remember. I don't have a badger.
You definitely can't.
Do I get to try to make a wisdom save to see if I really don't believe this?
Yes, you can.
Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Eh.
It feels a little off still, but it's uncertain. It's like you're certain you're uncertain. It looks like him, albeit in bikini armor.
Albeit.
I mean, it is bikini armor.
And all of my friends are acting like this is normal.
No!
So far. I mean, they are a bit freaked out and trying to sexually harass a sexually attractive monk.
There's no trying about it. We actually did sexually harass him.
We tried to sexually assault him.
He deserved it.
I'll turn and talk to the bear.
Yes, okay, the bear is looking at you like,
Bear, I need to understand what's happening here.
The bear looks off to the north.
So I'll look at Claudia. The bear says we should go to the north.
Let's do it.
Come on, guys. Let's go to the north.
Can we go in the river?
Anyone arguing?
Nope, I'm for it.
I think we should follow the river up and just get in here with me. It's great, y'all. The river goes north.
Yeah.
The river does go north.
The river goes north. Would you guys like to all head north?
Sure.
Because I need to remember something, and as I recall, the north remembers.
I have heard exactly the same thing.
I want to get back in the water.
The only thing I hate about... Alright, so you have come to a town.
And what do we see in this town?
Well, there's an egg. Well, what most people see when they come in is there is a enormous statue and some people standing in front of it, as well as a grizzled dwarven man peddling booze.
Booze?
What is the statue of?
It is an incredibly buff man in a helmet holding a glowing vial.
Because it looks like Marvin the Martian.
That's what I was going to say. It looks like the little space guy.
He does kind of look like Marvin. Needless to say, it's the most impressive Marvin the Martian you've ever seen carved from a mighty slab of granite.
Yeah, a very buff Martian, but...
Yes, buff Martian.
Definitely has the scrub brush on his head.
Yes, he has the scrub brush
he
helmet.
does. He's set to cause an earth-shattering kaboom.
Can I do a history check and see if I know what the statue is?
Yes, anyone who has history or religion can roll it, please.
Ella rolled a 15.
Is anyone else going to roll history or religion? For some reason, Malibu, you're still distracted by the abs.
I'm so
And
confused.
Polly rolled a 14.
Polly, you're still distracted by the abs. There's a lot of new abs here.
This is not unusual.
Anyone else?
I have neither history nor religion.
Neither do I.
So, Ella, you've heard of some religious sects that worship the physical body, and this might be one of them. I mean, the Church of the Holy Cross of Fitness certainly would worship idols such as these.
Hey, Kyle, do you know who this is?
Jao looks at you like, that is the image of the ultimate physical form. It is worshipped by several orders, including the Temple of the Many Fists, the Church of the Divine Buttocks, and the Order of the Holy Cross of Fitness.
Yeah.
Church of the Divine Buttocks.
They're a splinter sect.
I need to go visit there.
Did they cleave off from the main religion?
The arch enemies of the Temple of the Enduring Mind.
I should imagine.
Yes. But there's a little, tent tavern just across this river. The river, by the way, is very shallow. It's only, a few inches deep here. It's not...
Where we came from?
No, it seems to have gotten a little wider, a little shallower, and freshened up a bit. I mean, it's still a little jungle funky, but it's not as swampy here.
And we can just cross the river at normal speed?
Yeah. I mean, it's just a sandy-bottomed, shallow river. I wouldn't be able to... If you wanted to run or do something really fancy, it might be funky, but not here.
Over here.
Where is Polly?
Now that I'm standing in the river, am I feeling the tingle that Polly mentioned?
Make a wisdom save, please.
14.
It's nice. It's just warm, pleasant tropical waters.
Oh, well, that's nice. I'll look at Polly. I don't feel any tingle. This feels like home.
Well,
I mean, the water here is a different color. It's not sparkling like it was. It's just like clear, pretty water.
I'm sorry, Malibu.
Oh, I miss the sparkles. I miss the sparkles.
I'm sure that ab guy could probably make you tingle if you really wanted to.
No, he's scary. I don't like him.
Alright, so I want to go over to this bar that you mentioned. I'm assuming that's the one with the cat sitting on it.
Oh, yes, there's also a small cat sitting at the bar. A black cat.
A cat? Is it in need of saving?
The cat is currently guarding a jug of something that it's an alcohol of some sort.
So I'll
Not drinking
I'll say to the bartender, I'm like, where are we?
Oh, welcome to Swamp Town.
What is this place?
The largest encampment on the Isle of Casteros.
Okay, I don't think that really answers my question, but...
Would you care for an ivory talon? It is the special hard seltzer of this island.
Sure, I'll have a White Claw.
It is low in calories, only distilled from the finest organic coconut sugars that have been triple distilled for reduction of the evil. Please don't tell anyone that I have bread here. Don't tell anyone. I beg you.
Is that like a criminal endeavor to have bread?
Don't say the... At that you hear, did somebody say carbs? Dun dun dun.
No, nobody said carbs. Somebody said bread.
Hey, what are you doing at our bar asking about carbs?
I just asked where we were, and dude offered me a White Claw.
There are two dudes behind you. The ivory talon is not a drink for a woman. Ha! You can't even flex.
They're obviously beneath me, so they're not even worth me acknowledging.
Alrighty then, I think it's time to clear and roll for initiative again. If everyone could give me a fresh set of initiative for a fresh map.
Seriously, I could roll lower if I tried. I'm pretty sure. Dang.
Damn!
But it'd be hard.
It would be hard.
You're just batting cleanup.
I know.
Ella, fitting that we should start with you. You have two bros behind you and a dwarven bartender who looks absolutely terrified at words being said, and the cat is currently now trying to hide behind the bar. The cat has been ruffled.
I'm just going to pointedly ignore the two dude bros behind me and look at the bartender and say, how about that drink?
Here you go.
Thank you.
He, with trembling hands, hands you a fizzy, fruity-smelling beverage called an ivory talon.
And I'm just going to drink it like there's nothing going on, because in my point of view, there's nothing going on.
Alrighty then. So far, you can feel the back of your head is being glared at, but they haven't said anything yet.
Beneath my notice.
Well, hello there. You've been leaning under a palm tree. There has been a ruckus next to you. Also, there is booze of the low-carb variety.
Yeah, Brandon will wander outside of the shade of the palm tree and say to the guys, yeah, if words were reps, you guys would be pretty cut, but the only thing you're flexing is your mouths. I came here from the Temple of the Many Fists for all these pretender churches. I came here to do two things. Look good and look better. Right now, everyone here is looking just a little bit shitty.
Roll your intimidation.
When we're doing this flex
Ella will
off,
just kind of like toast him with her glass.
Can you roll your intimidation, please?
I'm not going to bother flexing because
okay,
I don't feel.
Because you don't.
Yeah, I'll save it for the stage.
They do pause and kind of look at each other like, is that who I think it is? But he's a Temple of the Many Fist. They suck.
Gasp.
Anything else you'd like to do? Otherwise, you can pass your turn.
Yeah, I'll pass my turn while I'm sizing these blasphemers up.
They have blasphemed in your presence. Polly! The ads have returned, and now there's 2 more dude bros, and apparently there's fizzy beverages known as ivory talons.
Well, Polly's just going to take her sloppy wet self right out of this river and over here. And how far? Let's see. Can I get to like right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let you get there. You are now sopping wet in your wet t-shirt contest next to Brandon
I was
Thymester.
going to say she's invented the wet t-shirt contest.
I am going to attempt to flex because obviously that's what gets attention.
Athletics
I'm going with performance.
or performance?
Atta girl.
Polly rolls a 20.
Well, it's not any flexing you've ever seen, Brandon, but it's impressive. It's more Fandango-esque. Like,
That's some great movement control. Good showmanship. But it is impossible to tell whether you have any pectoral definition or not.
Of course I do. How do you think I hold these up?
I assumed magic.
The magic's in the muscles.
Oh, well done. You see, guys? You being outflexed by some kind of boob monster. How's that feel for your church?
My name is Polly.
You're being outflexed by a boob monster called Polly.
one of the dudes is completely unaffected. Another one seems to have... The guy with the red bandana seems to have sprouted a nosebleed. A nosebleed.
Okay.
Look what you did, Paul.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'll end my turn. If the grand oily one there isn't going to tell me who he is.
Oh, I just assumed everybody knew who I was. Sorry, I'm Brandon Thymester. You probably know who I am.
I have heard of you. Yes. Yes,
That
I've heard
makes
of
a lot
you.
of sense.
Seems like you run with that Fandango guy, don't you?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Everybody knows me more anyway.
If you think that's flexing, I'll show you flexing.
Oh, God, this guy again.
He once again has flexed adequately, but not as good as you.
That was super adequate, dude. Now go home.
Yeah, well, I have the most beautiful woman in the whole realm.
Affleck's better than he did.
Yes, you did. And that is being muttered between the 2 dude bros, especially the one with the nosebleed. but, Claudia!
Okay, so Claudia has kind of not been paying attention, and she wanders onto the scene, and she sees that Kyle, what's his name, Joel, the metal bikini dude.
Yes.
He has
Joao.
he has threatened who might possibly be a deity, and so Claudia would like to shoot an arrow at him.
Are you intending to hit him or miss him?
Oh my
yes.
lord!
Oh, okay, roll it.
I love potential interparty strife.
Oh, roll your sneak attack. There is an ally within 5.
Lord almighty.
Dear Lord. That would be 3d6.
3d6.
For sneak damage.
3d6.
Holy struta hosta hesta. Well, you have successfully shot a man in the back.
That's what you get for being adequate, dude.
You weren't good enough for her anyway.
I told you to go home. This is Flextown, baby.
Ella's just gonna look around everybody and see that Kyle got shot, take another drink.
What the hell, dude?
We gotta be more careful about boyfriends we choose.
I come sloshing through the water.
Oh, that can't be. Is that right?
Is he still alive?
No!
You should tell him to work on his traps.
I think it's a little late for that.
So it would bounce off.
I don't think it matters right
You
now.
just shot your fiance in the back who has dropped to the ground.
All right, this competition's warming up.
Hose before bros.
Good lord.
He has, however, made one death save successfully.
I bind his wounds before I try to do anything else.
Well, your friend just shot your fiance in the back, and he shot him so cleanly, he just kind of went, "Ugh!" and dropped with a single arrow.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I have to...
Clearly, he was not
I
muscled
have to
enough.
stabilize him before I can invest in doing anything else, so...
He's not ready for this level of competition.
Okay, roll your medicine, please. That is 2 successes. He's looking down, but not out. Yes, he's looking better.
I'm getting better.
Yeah, considerably better. He's only mostly dead. Meanwhile, your bear is following you like, "Urgh." Kind of looks like he wants to eat him now that he's down.
Get him, bear, get him.
I mean, that's some good protein line right there. That's some lean cut steak. I'll give them that.
I will pass the turn to the cleric.
I'm gonna order another drink.
Malibu! Help!
I'm coming. So I go running over, and we're going to save him. We're going to save him. Do you trust me?
You only have to restore 1 hit point and he's alive again. You know that, right?
Well, you know.
Okay, but no, let's play the drama. Play the drama, please.
It's on brand.
I know. I liked it better my way.
He's lying on the ground. Blood trailing from his bikini.
Okay, this is weird.
It's time to change your tampon, dude.
Shark
And I
Week.
can't.
Dude, will you stop bleeding? You're embarrassing me.
Blood belongs on the inside.
Claudia's gonna shout, "You're welcome."
What spell are you casting?
I am casting at what the hell level am I?
You're 5. And I think you can cast one. Do you have 1, 2, and 3 level spells?
Yeah, we'll go 1.
1? Okay.
Yeah. That's 1d8 plus 4. 7.
Yeah, that
11.
7 plus 4 is 11. Oh,
Okay.
whatever. It's not like I can do math. I'm an accountant. He gasps to life in your arms and stares at you like, what happened?
Don't fall in love with me.
Let's see.
Ella's gonna lean over and be like, "You got shot."
It was an accident.
What happened?
I'm sure it was
She's
an
gonna take another
accident.
drink. No, it wasn't.
Did those mini fist bros attack me?
No, it was the arrow just came out of the sky. We don't even know where it came from. And I'll turn around and look at and say, right?
Claudia's looking at the guy and making a little slashing motion across her neck.
He's whimpering. At least he managed to not soil his armor much.
That is a plus.
He's married to the gym. You would have been his second love.
So, and I think that's all I can do, right?
Well, yes.
Okay.
You have moved and Ella!
I'm gonna keep enjoying my drink because, there's a whole show going on here. I'll order a second one when it's almost out.
He's just handing it to you.
Yep.
This one's mango flavored.
Fabulous, thank you.
Anything else?
Nope.
It's bar theater.
It really is.
Goateed Brandon Bymaster. Well, he got shot in the back and brought back by the power of happy clerics.
As it should be. Frankly, there are too many amateurs here. I don't know what you are taught in the choir boys of the looking adequately good or whatever, but there's only one true path to physical perfection, and that's the way of the totally fighting, of the temple of the many fists. And frankly, I'm not even sure if I want this flex off to go ahead, because I am embarrassed to share a stage with you people.
Bear roars in agreement.
So I say we speed up the selection process a bit, and I am going to cold clock this guy with the nosebleed.
Roll your attack!
Poor He's standing there bleeding.
For just one, I'm not going to burn a key point just yet. One unarmed strike. Oh no, 2 attacks I get. A 23 and a 10.
Oh god, he drops to the ground! Dear lord!
I only have so much healing available.
Brandon probably killed him.
He probably did.
Probably did. Yes! He has dropped. Then just looks heavenward like, I saw an angel! And drops to the ground.
Okay, the
See, the
selection
guy's kinda
process has begun. Line them up, suckers.
The next guy, this guy kind of holds him like, I'm gonna you know what? I'm the greatest here, and I'm gonna consult the Oracle of Mightiness, and walks towards the statue. And says, I will show my abs to be worthy. And he raises his shirt to the statue.
Polly laughs.
Is there anything you'd like to do? Else in your turn, Goatee Brandon Thighmaster?
Well, I already used my attacks on this guy. Apparently, that was one too many attacks.
You have killed a man, unless somebody wants to intervene.
I guess I'll wait till my next turn before I kill this other dude.
There is also a man selling ivory talons at the bar.
They're pretty good.
He offers a free one to you.
Bartender, line me up an ivory talon. This is going to be thirsty work.
This is cherry lime.
Aces.
Polly, what are you doing?
In all the excitement, Polly has spied the kitty and is going to run over and attempt to grab it and squish it.
It is a little black cat.
That's right, you killed a cat.
I just want to squish it love it and hug it and call it my own. Here, kitty,
People
kitty.
are dying.
Athletics are
Polly's
animal
playing the
handling.
pussy.
No, buddy, we save cats around here.
Polly rolls a 16.
The kitty cat jumps into your cleavage and curls up and purrs.
Oh, look
It
at
seems
you.
pleased by the bloodshed.
I'm just going to hold the kitty there and pet
The
it.
cat is staring intently at the statue. Like its eyes have locked on the statue. And it's purring.
Oh, I'm going to name you Marvin.
Marvin is seemingly pleased and curled up and watching.
I'm going to
The
look
show.
the way that Marvin is looking and say, we'll watch it together, buddy.
The bartender hands you a ivory towel and said, "This one's peach."
Ooh, thanks. I'm going to blow him a kiss.
Please don't kill me too. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Your friend shot me, and you didn't stop her. What's going on with my life? Oh no, someone's starting the ritual. And he too looks at the statue. Claudia!
Claudia
What
is
are you-
going to get a little bit closer to the rest of the action. Maybe hide behind this little greenery here. She's still got her bow out.
It is a palm tree.
Palm tree, yeah. She's going to watch to see what her possible deity does next. And she's going to keep an eye on the guy who doesn't seem to be quite dead yet.
No, he was brought back by Malibu.
Yeah.
Yes, he's feeling much better now.
Elizabeth!
I mean, what the hell even? I don't know what to do with all this. I'm a simple woman with simple needs. Like a badger. I have nothing here. Wow doesn't seem to be acting...
Polly found a black cat.
I do like the black cat. But Joao's not acting normally. I mean, for God's sake, as far as I can tell, Claudia's not acting normally because, she's shooting the guy that proposed to me.
You're better than that.
Yeah, I look up at you. What the hell, dude?
I mean, look at him.
She shot me!
He couldn't even outflex me.
He couldn't even outflex my arrow.
Her
That's true.
memories are as mighty as the Grand Tetons. How was I to stop that? We probably wear the same bikini size.
More protein, fewer carbs.
The bear is looking at you like, can I eat him, Mom?
No, you cannot eat him. I have serious concerns about the statue.
Okay.
I'll busy myself with just making sure that Joao's wound is clean and wait to see what happens.
He's still looking a bit off his game.
If he can't participate in the flex off, maybe you need to step up and take his place.
That's okay, thanks.
Malibu.
I'm utterly confused and befuddled. I need a drink. I'm going over to the bar and ordering up.
The little old dwarf is looking at you like, would you like lemon?
Yes, I would love lemon. Lemon would be perfect.
This is the specialty of the house. The ivory claw.
Perfect.
Ivory talon.
It matches my hair. This is
It's
wonderful.
the only thing I'm allowed to serve so they don't kill me.
Well, we don't want anybody to kill you.
He does, though. You can see underneath his counter, it looks like there might be some baskets.
Baskets?
That might or might not contain...
I'm good. All I need is a drink. I won't mention the
He's
you-know-what.
looking at you terrified.
I won't mention it. I see nothing.
You are a good woman. The dwarf is giving you eyes of extreme gratitude and does not charge you for your drink.
Oh, hey, this works for me.
Before we get to Ella, as I said, the man, the dude bro, his name happens to be Kyle, has raised his abs to the statue and said, I am worthy of the great power of the temple. I'm better than this dude here. And I say, let me into your battle. And as he raises his abs, the light glows brighter on the statue. And there is a rumble of thunder and a crash of lightning. And the GM will find her lair, she swears.
I don't see a storm coming.
The sky is still clear, but there was definitely thunder. And then, poof, in a mighty cloud. And we cannot have a mighty cloud.
Is that a bat?
That is a bat.
I bet it's supposed to be scary, but it's really, really cute.
I know. I want to put it with the kitty.
I love bats.
Sky puppies.
Did the poof.
Wait, if we run into that fart cloud, will we be returned to normal?
I don't know. It's not your turn yet. Hold on. The kind of pale man with a bat and over next to him looks at everyone. I have been summoned to judge if someone is worthy. And he stares at Kyle. I sense a great power here. And he just peers.
Hello.
He stares at Kyle, who then Kyle flexes mightily. And the guy's bat sort of flaps very unimpressed. Oh dear.
Ella's gonna reach into her bag and pull out one of the shumai from the previous town and just ping it at Kyle and try to hit him in the chest with it and say, "Here, you've been tainted by carbs."
Roll an athletics, please.
An 11.
That's enough to hit his, like you can hit his back because of what he's faced. You can't.
He has been
hit his
touched
chest.
and tainted by carbs. It's enough.
The man actually stares as boom, something mighty has exposed. You have been judged unworthy. And all of a sudden, bright green energy shoots from his eyes into Kyle. And the whole guy, shakes and trembles with the green light. He looks at them and goes, your abs are mine.
Uh-oh.
And all of a sudden, I was like, no! You have been touched by carbs. Your crunches are unworthy, and you will not be seen in my... Where we celebrate the fragility of existence in glorious conflict. And with that, the bat flies over and basically goes, nah, 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 nah.
He's our kind of people.
And all of them poof, disappear.
That was it?
And meanwhile, Kyle is staring down at a dad bod. No! He just drops to his knees.
I mean, dude, you were basically a sandwich away from that anyway.
Meanwhile, you see Zhao looking like, he is the sorcerer that can steal your fitness.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun! I think that's where we shall wait to see. Will the monks and paladins of the Church of the Holy Cross of Fitness be able to overcome the evil wizard of the Isle of Testeros and indeed flex mightily? They'll just sit at the bar and cuddle the cat and drink ivory talons.
Drink.
Well...
Kitty! Tune into next episode and find out. So, the game might be over, but that doesn't mean we don't have time to take some questions from our loyal fans. I believe Emily has collected the finest from across our Discord and the Facebook. Take it away.
Let's see here. From Discord, first of all, FU Mark asks, if you had to dress up as a Disney princess, which one would you choose and why?
Okay.
I know. My soul sister is Sleeping Beauty. Briar Rose is my homegirl.
Any reason why?
Because I sleep all the time. Actually, I don't sleep as much as I want to, but man, would I want to. Yes, no, I've always loved Briar Rose, and yeah, it's the whole sleep thing. We connect.
I would totally dress up as Jasmine.
Pockets.
I have a non-traditional answer and I have a traditional answer because I think the non-traditional answer is going to get flack. So my non-traditional answer is Princess Leia because technically she is a Disney princess.
Yes.
Yes.
The traditional answer would probably be Merida. But I just like both of their aesthetics. They're very different, but I like them.
I'll be shooting for my own hand.
Exactly.
That's the best scene.
Yeah, see, mine would definitely be Moana because I'm a total beach girl. I mean, in real life, I'm a beach girl, not just Malibu's not just the only one. I am too. And, you know, I need bare feet and ocean and free hair. That all that works for me. So totally Moana.
Oh, I feel like I'm very limited.
I would pick Mulan for mine. Not just because I'm Chinese, but I did write my college thesis on the historical figure that she's based on, and I feel like I just like her.
She's awesome.
Kinship.
Mine is very, I feel like I'm limited because as weird as it sounds, I'm descended directly from a Disney princess. And even though I absolutely can't stand the movie for obvious reasons because it totally gets my family history wrong, I have to go with Pocahontas because I am the actual descendant of Rebecca and John Rolfe. And I just, I actually have watched the sequel with my family just staring going, well, at least they got the right guy this time. Sigh. But yeah, that is one of the funny things in my family because when I first looked at it when I was young, I didn't understand, who it was. And then we're looking at the genealogy later and I said, that name, it sounds so familiar. Like, Thomas Rolfe, what is that from? Like, oh crap. But yeah, so Pocahontas for me. I'm going to go, I want a pet raccoon too. I think that would be very fun.
All right, so Fluffed asks, what's something you tried once but won't try again? For example, food or an activity, etc.
Probably raw oysters. It was an interesting experience and I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it enough to do it again.
I like them.
Ugh.
Is that not surprising?
I love oysters. Ugh.
Can't do it.
I will eat oysters in all their guises.
It's the texture thing. I just...
Oh, sure.
I don't want to ruin it for y'all, but what it felt like was not pleasant.
Was it snot in your throat? Because
Yeah,
that's
pretty
what
much.
it felt like to
Yeah,
me.
living
'Cause I
boogers.
think it's because I had a lot of sinus infections as a kid, and it's a texture thing. It just brings back
Yeah,
those
same.
memories.
Sure.
Yeah, same.
Actually, speaking of
the one
texture,
thing-
mine would be jellyfish. When I was pregnant, we went out to have Japanese food one night, and the lady that worked there said, "You need jellyfish because it's good for pregnant lady." And so I said, "Okay, fine." And she brought it, and I thought, I'm going to die if I have to eat another bite of this. This is horrible. So my husband fortunately stepped up and ate the rest, which didn't help the pregnant lady at all.
I
But
didn't mind jellyfish.
you like it?
I didn't mind it. It's very much it's a little bit firmer texture than oysters, but it had enough like chili and black bean sauce on it that I don't think I could taste anything.
Yeah, this didn't have much of anything on it. It was just chewy and gross. So never again.
I wouldn't bungee jump again. That was a one and done for me because I'm just happy I have all my vertebra in place.
Yeah, that sounds
bungee jumped in
horrifying.
Iowa. In Iowa, of all places, the flattest state in the country, and I get up on a crane and do that,
Oh,
and I'm
God.
like, nope, one and done.
Never.
Well, I taught at a gym for about 4 years I was a dance fitness instructor, and it was super fun, but I'm really introverted, and it was exhausting in a non-physical kind of way. So I don't think I would go back to doing that.
I honestly cannot think of anything.
For me, I probably won't go back to skiing again. I tried it once. I did not care for it. I'm too much of a control freak to deal with I don't know. It was just I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah.
It's too fast.
The skiing off the back of a boat or skiing wildly down a mountain?
Let's see here. Zach of All Trades asks, will Calamity Janes have its own Discord or Patreon, or will it stay on the A&D channel for now? And also, second part, will Miss Polly ever sing the theme song?
Ooh, I want to hear that for you first, Melissa. Are you going to ever sing the theme song?
Do we have a theme song?
Well, there's the main
Authors and Dragons theme
Yeah,
song.
the A&D song.
If we
Authors
could
and
get-
Dragons.
Yeah, if we could get a country version, that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, I think
Authors and Dragons.
if Fandango sings the regular one and we have one, then perhaps.
Well, you heard it here, folks.
There you go.
I think we should challenge him. I think as for the our Discord and Patreon, right now we're still part of it. We'll see how that goes in the future because we want everyone to be able to reach all of us.
But for now, we're one big happy family.
All right,
where we are mocking them.
Putting the fun back in dysfunction.
Let's move over to the Facebook page. And Mandy J. Pants asks, what's your party trick?
I don't think I have one.
Like, it's been
That's
so
kinda
long
sad.
since there have been parties.
And I'm an introvert too, so parties and me just are not simpatico anyway.
I have one. Mine's finding the cat. It's
You even
finding
do it
the
virtually.
cat or, animal or whatever it is and running to hide in a corner.
I always say that my party trick is astrology, because everybody loves to hear about themselves. So if I have nothing else to do, I'll just wander around, and if anybody wants to hear about astrology, I'll talk to them about astrology.
That's fun.
Hey,
Usually
baby,
my
what you
party.
said?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then I try to collect info. I'm always
usually-
like, like Geminis always worry too much, and then I get my Geminis to talk up, and, talk, and I was like, yeah, I knew one. I told him, Geminis tend to worry too much, and he actually said to me, oh my God, is that bad? Is it going to kill me? You're kind of proving my point, dude.
If the music fits, I can get line dancing started.
I just cater. That's my party trick. When in doubt, feed people, and they love you and leave you alone.
Ooh, pickles.
Pickles?
Pickles. I love pickles.
You're like, oh. Well, I'm glad one of us does.
Well, let's see. Do we have time for one more question?
I think we got time for one more.
All right. What is the best? Oh, Stephanie Taylor asks, what is the best thing to add to hot chocolate?
More unsweetened cocoa powder.
Nice. I would do that too.
Peppermint.
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream, yes.
You can also put crushed peppermints in your whipped cream, and as it melts in, it becomes a mint hot chocolate.
Yum.
Nice.
Espresso.
That's just a mocha.
Precisely.
But nice.
Agreed.
I think I'm going to go with Bailey's.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
I thought somebody had to bring some alcohol to this party. Come on now.
That'd be
Butterscotch schnapps in hot chocolate is actually pretty good too, but you really need to have the extra spoonful of the dark cocoa powder because otherwise it's way too sweet. So you gotta bitter it up a little bit and then make it sickeningly sweet.
I will say also tequila is very good in it, because if you put tequila and cinnamon in your chocolate suddenly, and a little bit of chili, you got a very sexy Mexican chocolate.
Yeah, Fiesta. Fiesta in the mug. All right, that's it, guys.
Oh, can I add one thing real quick?
Oh, sure.
My husband poked me, so I just want to say for the beginning one, for the Disney Princess, for Sleeping Beauty, when we went to the Bahamas for a field trip, we all got like these little things where you get awards, and mine would sleep through ship sinking. So when I say she's my soul sister, I mean it. All right, sorry.
That's pretty awesome. So, I guess that's some pretty intense questioning for now, but we will see you next time. Bye, ladies.
Bye.
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 Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
Well, that was some weird shit.